Greetings, District Superintendent McCann, General Superintendents, fellow pastor, and assembly members. This is my 6th report as pastor of the Dawson Creek Church and my 3rd report as pastor of the Tupper Church. In the past year, the churches have been focused on finding ways to reach out to our respective communities. The Dawson Creek Church held its annual Halloween outreach, which was a success once again, with more than 60 people visiting the church throughout the evening. In January, the Tupper Church held its first outreach event when we hosted a skating party at the local rink. The congregation braved the cold to set up a table with baked goods, hot chocolate, and coffee to hand out, and we also had games for the kids. We are hoping this sets a precedent for future events. Then, right in the middle of Lent, COVID hit the spotlight and everything changed. And I admit I've been struggling to lead during this time. What does it mean to be a digital pastor? How do I care for my congregation and not put them at risk? I confess that I thought I could simply do church the same way as we always have, just digitally. That's how I've been doing things, but the truth is we cannot continue to take that approach. The way we do church was not designed to be digital. It was designed to be in-person fellowship. I've had to change my approach in how I lead people into worship and into the Word. And we may discover before this is over a brand new interpretation of worship. The church has always adapted to the cultural context and setting, and I've realized how much I rely on routine in my life. But it's time to set routine aside. It's time to stop just trying to do church and instead provide a platform for connection. We have this unique chance to really understand what it means to be the church. I confess that I have allowed myself to fall into a false mindset that says Sunday service is church. And that's just not true. It's one aspect of church. I'm discovering how to create an online experience that ministers to people, fosters relationships with people in our community, and deepens existing relationships within our church body. Our churches have been given the gift of this time to jump into the deep end of ministry. Now, I have asked my Tupper Church Board to join me in a time of renewal and exploration. We know that before this pandemic subsides, we will have to answer the question as individuals and ministry leaders, what does God want of me during this time? To begin, the Tupper Church has decided to recognize the grads in our community, none of whom attend our church. And in addition, we are preparing care packages for new babies in our community, again, none of whom attend our church. It is my prayer, my hope, my expectation that this church year will be filled with a renewed, Holy Spirit-led desire to bring all of our neighbors into a relationship with Jesus and the church. Respectfully submitted, Megan Polowski.